So let's see. I was born in a small town in Maryland, very small, not a lot going on there. Especially when I was born, it was a very small town. It eventually kind of did grow up a little bit, but when I was born, it was very small. So everybody pretty much knew each other through school or work or something. I was born Michelle Williams on November 20th. To my parents, Keith and Annette. I have an older brother named Michael. He's 3 years older than me. So the birth was good, C-section. So I say that because from an energetic perspective, birth can be very traumatizing to a child. And there are different reasons for that. For one thing, just coming into a whole nother world, feeling all the energies coming into that world can be a little traumatizing for a baby. But of course, that's the purpose of it. So we all know that that's why we're kind of coming into this world. And also just what's going on around us at the time, the energies of our parents, the energies of the doctors, where we're born at. If we're coming through the birth canal, that can also be very traumatic because babies can get stuck and all kinds of different things like that. So different things from the pregnancy and from the birth have come up for me in regards to different, I would say, I guess, quote unquote, traumatic experiences from my life. And pregnancy also can have a lot of trauma involved with it. We feel all of the energies of our parents. We hear everything going on. We know when our mothers are not in a good place, when our fathers are not in a good place, any of our siblings, we feel all of that. We also absorb, of course, the nutrients from what our parents were consuming or our mother was consuming mainly. So all of that also comes into play in the child and from a development perspective. So all kinds of stuff going on there. So from a healing perspective, looking at the birth itself and when the child was in the womb throughout the pregnancy can be a really, really great place to clear energy that has been absorbed into the person. So lots of different healing things to look at there. So yeah, back to the birth. So everything was fine there. I went home the time I was supposed to go home. I was about a month early, but it was okay. Like I said, my mom had a cesarean section because she also had a cesarean section with my brother. And at that time, if you had one, then the next one also needed to be a cesarean section according to her doctor. So yes, they did that about a month early. So it was originally planned to be born around Christmas, but I came around Thanksgiving. So yeah, not a whole lot to talk about there. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the energies of a birth and, some of the things that came up specifically for me. Of course, like I had said, the traumas from the experience through my mother and some of the different things that happened when she was pregnant have come up for me in the past. Nothing overly like crazy that caused a huge impact, but just a lot of different energy clearings around that from an emotional perspective, still bringing those emotions and those feelings throughout my life, which happens to people when it's not released. We have to give it permission to be released. So tomorrow we will get into more of my childhood, I guess probably pre-elementary school, different things there. I definitely had some different things come up in my life that needed to be cleared, and that during my healing process, went back to those memories that I had not recalled before. So I will talk about that tomorrow, and I hope you tune in.